Om Sai Ram, welcome to Living Spiritually. Let's know about Bhagoji Shinde. Now, who is Bhagoji Shinde? He was one of the greatest devotee of Sai Baba and was also the personal companion of our Baba. Bhagoji Shinde was a sort of attendant, or you can call him as a personal companion to our Baba, engaged in several regular service to him. He was the first to enter the mosque in the early morning, and every day he used to massage first Baba's right arm and then his body. Then he would light a chilim and the two of them would share it. Bagoji also had the privilege of carrying the umbrella for Baba when he went to lending. When Bagoji came in contact with Baba, he had leprosy. He was looking miserable and unfortunate outwardly, but he was indeed very fortunate to do seva and be with Baba constantly. Sai Satcharitra Chapter 7 mentions about Bhagoji Shinde suffering from leprosy. Once, when Baba thrust his hand into the duni, the sacred fire, which we all know, and was badly burnt, thus saving the life of a devotee's baby. This story is also mentioned in Sai Satcharitra Chapter 7. Bhagoji was allowed to clean and dress the wound. Even though Baba lived for further 8 years after this incident, Bhagoji would daily continue the ritual of bandaging Baba's arm along after it had healed. Bhagoji also had an elder brother. His name was Raghuji. His elder brother Raghuji says, once Bhagoji was suffering from high fever and he was at death's door and Baba came to our home. He branded Bhagoji with a hot iron rod on his back and temples, and then Bhagoji recovered soon after. It is said that once Sai Baba asked Bhagoji to ask for a boon of being cured of his leprosy. However, Bhagoji said, Baba, I am not concerned about my physical appearance or my disease, but I would like you to grant me a wish that I should be allowed to be with you at all times and I should be allowed to come to the Dwarka Mai whenever I wish. And Baba granted him the wish. Thus, Bhagoji was the first person to enter the Dwarka Mai early in the morning. When Baba sat in front of the duni and massaged Baba's burnt hand. After doing his seva, he would prepare Baba's chilim for him and they would smoke it together. And only after Bhagoji left would the other devotees to be allowed to come up. So the seva he did without fail every day till 1918. Bhagoji had the good fortune of holding the ornamental umbrella for Baba when Baba went to Lendi Bagh. Thus, Baba immortalized him because he is seen in the photograph behind Baba holding the umbrella, and when the devotee see the photo years later, they will surely remember him. Bhagoji's house, known as the Shindewada, is just behind Lakshmi Bai's house. This house is on the right hand side of the Palki road. It is close to the corner where the palanquin turns while going towards the Tajim Khan's Dargah. The compound of Shindewada lies on the right hand side behind the solid old wooden box. There are many remarkable lessons to be learned from the life of this devotee. Bhagoji has transcended body consciousness. He was the least concerned about how he looked. He had almost lost most of his fingers of his hand and also a part of his nose, and the nose is the prominent feature of the face. Although His body oozed pus and blood that was foul smelling. He was not unconcerned about the sneeze and the disgusted looks that the other people gave him. Nor did the unkind words of the people have an effect on him. This is the state of complete sthita prajna. He was determined to do seva for his Sadguru, come with what may, and he persevered. Never once did he fail to come to massage Baba's burnt hand, regardless of the bitter cold or torrential rain. This is Dhruda Buddhi. In the Navavidha Bhakti, Bhagoji is an example of dasya or all kinds of seva to the Sadguru. Bhagoji had surrendered totally at his Sadguru's feet, and thus he was able to soak up Baba's divine energy by being in his divine presence and also being able to touch him, and Baba transferred his divine energy to Bhagoji Shinde's very soul. Bhagoji Shinde, he was giving Baba's udi to the devotees visiting Shirdi and was also putting the udi in the mouths of some of the devotees. Though he was doing all these things on the orders of Baba, none suffered from any ailments due to his handling of the udi. It was Baba's protection that saved all. At the time of Baba's Samadhi, there were 7 devotees in the masjid, and Bhagoji Shinde was one among them. Then Baba gave rupees 9 to Lakshmi Bai Shinde. Then Baba said that he did not feel well in the masjid and that he should be taken to the Dagadi Wada, that is the stone building of the booty, where he would be all right. And with these words, Baba leaned on Bayaji's body and went into Mahasamadhi. Bhagoji observed that his breathing had stopped, and he immediately told about this to Nana Sahib Nimonkar, who was sitting below. Thus, Bhagoji was one of the few devotees who served Baba till his Mahasamadhi. His was indeed a blessed soul. Om Sai Ram, Om Satchidananda Sadguru Sainath Maharaj Ki Jai.